Hello everybody, Randy Lanham here. I wanted to show you what the StrumAble is. It's an automatic strummer. It's a motorized strummer that's actually built into, we made one for a ukulele and one for a guitar. My name's Randy Lanham. Me and my brother Todd Lanham designed this and built this. Again, it's made inside and it actually strums the instrument for you. I'll show you here how it works on the ukulele. So we got a switch up here on the top. These can be custom made, so the switch can be put anywhere, because this can be played right-handed, left-handed, on your lap, it doesn't matter. But here's how the strummer works. So you can change the tempo if I want to slow it down, or if I want to speed it up. It's all controlled right here by this switch on the top, and this is basically how it works. Again, they're kind of custom made depending on the person that needs it, but the motor is built into that, as well as the battery and the switch is all inside of this ukulele. This is actually open tune. Like I said earlier, it can be played right-handed, left-handed. Someone might want to play it on their lap. The idea behind the open tuning, as you could hear, this is just a C chord, and I don't have to push down on the strings anywhere. It was designed actually for maybe somebody laying in a hospital bed that may want to be able to play an instrument but maybe struggle to do so and wanted to pick it up pretty quick. The open tuning allows you to obviously strum open strings to make a C chord, and you can either use your finger to push down on the color coded, so the 5th fret makes a F, the 7th fret makes a G. So you can do that with your finger. Sometimes some folks struggle making a clean chord with their finger, so you can also use a slide, like a guitar slide, to do that as well, or a dobro bar. You can actually put that on there on your lap and play chords that way. My brother Todd and I also invented this little handheld thing where people can hold it this way to play the chords. Again, right-handed, left-handed, it really doesn't matter. The open tuning, again, makes it super simple. I'll give you a little sample here. So if we were doing, let's see, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. Will you get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. Will you get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the car and go, honey, baby mine. You get the idea. Obviously, you can have a strap on it as well. Let me show you this guitar. It's actually set up the same way. I don't have the colored markers yet on here, and it is missing a string, but to give you an idea, the strummer works the same way. So I have this also tuned to open C. Speed it up, slow it down. Again, if you want to play it on your lap, you can do it that way. Use a bar to make the chords. C. Ain't exactly in tune, but you get the idea. Or you may be able to make the chords just by yourself without doing the open tuning. So you get the idea there. The auto strummer is just a motorized strummer made inside of the guitar or the ukulele. Again, you don't have to use the open tuning, but it is a more simple way to learn how to play instantly, almost instantly. Someone can learn to play those bar chords. And with those 3 chords, a C, F, and G chord, and color-coded, everything, all the music is color-coded with the green and the blue. Someone can be playing music in no time if they just wanted instant access to be able to play some songs. It makes it super easy, but obviously you can tune this guitar like normal, learn your chords, your G, C, D, all those chords, same way with the ukulele. Maybe you already play ukulele and you know the chords, but you have trouble strumming or something like that. So that's the idea. The inspiration came from my buddy Josh Taylor that lives at Wendell Foster here in Owensboro, Kentucky. And he fell in love one day. We were down there doing gospel music for him, doing a little devotional, a little Bible study with them and playing some gospel music. He saw the mandolin and he's just mesmerized by the mandolin. We let him strum the mandolin and he just loved it so much. I ended up giving him one of my open tuning ukuleles that's already marked. And so I got to working with Josh a little bit, and he was struggling, using both hands to both strum and make a chord. So I couldn't quit thinking. The first idea I came up with was actually a pedal. This pedal was hooked up, and it would make a strum, but it was difficult. It just wasn't very easy. So from there, I just kept thinking about a motorized system, something that we could do that would strum those strings without any effort at all to make it easier for somebody to play. So I approached my brother Todd and I said, there's got to be a way to do this. There's got to be some kind of motorized thing we can make. So it took us several months and, you know, bunch of messed up instruments along the way, made holes in them and tore them up, but we finally figured out an easy way to build this strummer. So I just want to put this video out there because I believe everybody can enjoy making music, and it's so good for you physically, mentally, spiritually, everything about it. And we feel like God inspired this idea. We want other people to be able to use this to play music. And you know, I tell people all the time, music don't have to be hard to be fun. 3 chords on a guitar or a ukulele, even if it is open tuning bar chords, it doesn't matter. With 3 chords, you can make a lot of music. You can have a lot of fun for yourself. You can share that joy with other people. Take that music into a nursing home, or maybe you have a neighbor that's a shut-in, or maybe somebody's laying in a hospital bed, needs a visitor, whatever that looks like. It's easy to make music if you make it easy. And we just wanted to build this to bless people. Again, God inspired this. We want to bless other people to be able to play music. So if you've struggled, like I said, these can be played left-handed, right-handed. They can be played on your lap. You can use your fingers, you can use a bar. We've just simplified it the best way that we know how to help the most amount of people that want to play some music. So wait. I'll fly away, oh glory, green for 4. I'll fly away. Leave it open. When I die, hallelujah, by and by.